Yep.
10.
City of Traders, Simian Spirit Guide, Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
Tower, key. Go ahead.
Okay, Ursa's Tower, Manifold Key, pass the turn.
Alright, draw a trigger.
Yep.
I think I might have to do it for that then. He said that he would do every time.
Looks like Greg's in the second chapter of Fable of the Mirror Breaker, discarding Chromox and Blood Moon, it looks like.
I drew that, yeah. We're good. Combat? 2?
A little bit worried about Rockford's mana base right now. Blood Moon was discarded, probably means there's a backup. Greg makes a treasure.
18. Float 2.
Sure.
Play 2. Take 2, go to 18. Play Practice. Play Blood Moon.
Sure.
Play Chalice on 1.
Sure.
Play Chalice on 0.
Sure.
Blood Moon, Chalice on 1, Chalice on 0. Okay. So Greg's been slamming the prison pieces on today's stream. It's going to be hard to work with. Another Urza's Tower, Mountain. All right, Grim Monolith isn't too bad. Untaps it with Manifold Key. 5 mana. Rockford's not cooked here. The One Ring. Draw a card.
Swing.
Ouch.
Trigger. Oh, sorry. This goes to 3.
Yep.
Flips.
Right, Reflections of Kikijiki has arrived. Goblin Shaman attack, made a treasure, and looks like Greg's just passing the turn. Manifold Key plus the One Ring or Grim Monolith. Pretty good for Rockford. Rockford plays an Urza's Workshop. Going to draw 2 cards now off the One Ring. Okay, another Grim Monolith.
5. Karn.
Okay.
Karn, the Great Creator. Gonna kill the Chalice on 0.
I've still got 1 floating here. Flush Raker.
Sure.
Trigger.
Okay. Go to 17.
All right, Glaring Flesh Raker is going to trigger now, and Rockford going off a little bit. Karn was pretty good here. Greg's treasures no longer work, which could matter.
Go ahead.
Greg's Blood Moon did something, but probably not enough to stop Rockford from going off. A lot of people, day one, this match we're watching right now is recorded on after an event the first day of the bans. So this is very early on. A lot of people talking about Mystic Forge. Is it a problem? Is it going to ruin lives over the next couple of months?
Damage trigger will be
People are worried.
So it is 9.
Okay, so Fury pitching Shadow Skull Smashing is happening right now. Greg trying to figure out what to kill. You could hit Planeswalkers with it.
On top of that. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be 2, 1, and 1.
It'll float the mana.
Yeah, so that's that. I will
Well, Freshraker dies, which is pretty good for Greg. Greg's going to copy Fury now, which is pretty cool. No copy token for Greg. Very interesting.
fall forward to that.
Yep.
Evoke trigger.
Yep.
6 at you, 2 at Karn.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, Karn gets knocked out by the Goblin Shaman. Rockford takes 6 from a copy of Fury.
So you were at 17.
I was at 17.
You take 6, go to 11.
Yeah.
Okay. Trigger on the treasure.
Yep.
Pass.
Yeah, that Fury was huge.
Trigger.
Fluxes of Kiki Jiki is still a powerful card in 2025. Thanks a lot, Wizards. They don't know what they're doing, chat. They're designing all the cards wrong. If me and the chat were the design team at Wizards, we would have all this fixed by tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, here's Karn the Great Creator again. A minus, or a plus rather, on the Chalice. Chalice dies. So the Chalices are gone. I see some keys in Rockford's hand. And a Glaring Fleshraker. We would fix Legacy by tomorrow. Me and the chat. We have all the answers. We know what cards they should ban and unban. Oh, man. There's Tezzeret, Cruel Captain. Glaring Fleshraker, Lotus Petal, triggered the Fleshraker.
Zero in hand?
0.
This guy?
Sure.
Okay, Portable Hole will remove the Goblin Shaman. Well, it looked like Greg had Fury and messed up Rockford's board quite a bit, but the follow-up turn, Rockford just retook control of things, and a victory for Rockford in Game 1. Why aren't they making the trading cards the way I want? That's the theme of today's show.
Alright, I guess we're giving up on this.
All right, mulligan to 6 for Greg. Greg on the play. City of Traders, Chromox. Pitching Sundering Eruption. Turn 1, Broadside Bombardiers comes in. Broadside Bombardiers, right, everybody? I don't want commander cards in my format. Here's Planar Nexus.
2.
Okay, 4 mana, the One Ring. All right, the One Ring is now on Greg's side. Greg's going to draw a card. Greg did have an early Blood Moon in Game 1. It didn't seem to matter too much. This time has creatures to attack, and creature, and the One Ring. Having the One Ring is an advantage. Glaring Fleshraker gets played here by Rockford. Not a super exciting turn 2. Obviously, Fleshraker is powerful. Throwing attractions with broadside would be silly. It would be.
Braid.
A Braid takes out Fleshraker. Important card to get off the board for sure. And then Broadside Bombardiers attacks again. Rockford drops to 12. Broadside Bombardiers, as most of you know, can deliver an unbelievable amount of damage sometimes, unexpectedly. Yeah, Rockford's playmat is pretty cool. I think Rockford said this playmat was one he had as a kid. And he kind of dug it up in recent years. Either way, it looks pretty cool. The one ring gets thrown at Rockford. Rockford down to 6. Greg might be setting up another attack next turn that will close out this game. Urza's Saga gets played. The one ring. Well, that changes the plans a little bit. Mr. Arch has arrived, saying it's an old Spellgrounds mat. Yeah, I don't know much about that. I think Rockford said it's signed by a bunch of MTG greats at the time. I can't make out what any of those signatures say. Siemens Spirit Guy gets played. No attacks that turn. The one ring protection made it pointless. There's a Saga goes up to 2. Rockford really low on life, as you can tell. Tapping Ancient Tomb is not going to be great. All right, moving on to game 3. One card on the bottom for Rockford. Urza's Workshop passed a turn. City of Traders. Simeon Spirit Guide. Fable of the Mirror Breaker again. Good start for Greg. Glaring Fleshraker, okay. The Goblin Shaman making a treasure here could ramp Greg a bit. Let's see if Greg discards some cards to the Fable. The Fleshraker, a card you usually want to remove from the board if you can. A little early right now, though. I don't think this Fleshraker is going to win Rockford the game on the next turn, but it potentially does a lot of damage over time.
Nothing.
All right.
Okay, Greg discards nothing. Likes his hand. Attacks with the Shaman, makes a treasure. Don't think we'll see a block. No blocks.
Second name. This. One ring.
The one ring. I think technically that mountain, yep. Pass the turn. A lot of talk about the one ring. This is day 1 of the new meta after the bans of Entomb and Nadu. Some people skeptical that the one ring stuck around. There's a one ring now for Rockford. Some people skeptical that the one ring stuck around. We're going to have to see how this unfolds.
Yep.
What about oops, chat? What about Uro?
Stuff I think I'll draw cards.
All right, Greg losing some life to the ring. I think they forgot the die on the one ring. Greg's has one, I believe.
Trigger?
Yep.
So this has one calendar.
Yeah, some people talking about they'll keep the One Ring around because of the Hobbit set or whatever. Didn't they ban the One Ring in Modern this year? Like, it wasn't that long ago. Right? Like, am I crazy? Like, if that was a concern for them, wouldn't they keep it in Modern?
You're right.
Who the heck cares about Legacy?
This
I
guy.
had the one ring.
Besides me and the chat.
1 damage. Okay. Yeah. My bad.
Half the people on Legacy Reddit left. They're playing Flesh and Blood now.
Could go, let's say, if I go crazy here. I'll call
They didn't do the ban I wanted. I quit.
this much.
Oh, man, these people.
It seems like
They couldn't ignore it in Modern? I don't know. I just feel like that's a non-issue for them. So the Hobbit set's coming out. So what? They're not going to put the One Ring in Standard, right? That seems ridiculous. If anything, it'll be a special guest card, and people are playing the One Ring in Commander, and who cares?
okay, that changes things a little bit.
I can only speculate.
All right, move to combat.
All right, so the One Ring now on Greg's side has 2 bird encounters on it. We are maybe moving to combat. Reflections of Kiki-Jiki is on the board. It is still quite powerful in 2025. Does Greg have another Fury? Dismember on the Shaman pre-attacks. Okay. Not allowing Greg to get a treasure. Could matter. But Rockford did drop to 10. Reflections is summoning sick.
All right, still before combat.
We're in your combat.
We're in my
so,
combat.
but
All right,
before
so-
your attack.
okay,
so
sure.
We're moving to second main.
That's I will attack. Oh no, this guy's
That's
summoning
summoning
sick.
set. Yeah.
Derp. Okay. Apologies for all that.
Sometimes Greg has funny reactions. All right, so looks like second main now. Volcanic Fishery gets played as a land.
I will. 3. Play Magus of the Moon.
Simian Spirit Guide, Magus of the Moon. Fury pitching Magus of the Moon. Kill Fleshraker now. Okay. Could have saved that for the following turn and did the Reflections thing, but getting Fleshraker off the board now seems fine. Rockford now down to 9. Gonna draw 2 cards off the One Ring. Rockford's 2 Urza's Workshops and Ancient Tombs are now mountains. Karn, the Great Creator. Well, that shuts off Greg's One Ring. Force of Phil has arrived in the chat. Says waiting a turn in this economy. Yeah, it's tough out there. Force of Phil.
Nothing.
Okay.
I don't even get past turn 1 anymore. I saw Force of Phil yesterday at the bakery before Monday Night Legacy. Force of Phil was trying some very interesting cookies that I hadn't heard before. Very interesting stuff going on.
Fury pitch a break.
Okay.
Another Fury. All right, hits Karn.
Before Volt Trigger copy it.
Gonna copy Fury before combat. Kill Karn. Reflections of Kiki-Jiki plus Fury. Pretty gross.
That's GG.
Copy of Fury. Swinging for 8 plus the One Ring. Bird encounters on Rockford's side. That is GG. Mono Red gets it.